Just grabbing a pen. So... Okay, so where we left off last time, I have 3 notes.
Oh, good. You were taking notes. I remember, but, like, I was just talking about that with Pact earlier.
Yeah, I was saying, like, oh, I should go grab one of my things, and I haven't yet.
We were in the hotel. We wanted to go to the Jewel Theater, the church, and the general store before going into the mines.
Mm-hmm.
And we were going to go into the mines the next evening.
Uh-huh.
Time we left off, everybody's going to sleep. The next day, we were planning to go to those 3 places and then go to the mines.
Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna pick up at the next place. Because, like...
Yes. And the last note says, it sounds like a woman is weeping in the hallway. Declan looks old in a mirror, and Emerson flips the mirror around the wall because he's fucking done.
Yes, that is an accurate statement.
Emerson's like, I just want to go to sleep.
Want to go to sleep.
Have fun, fuckers.
Solution.
It was a good solution. Congratulations. Let me pull out my dice. Jared, would you mind getting me a damp paper towel? There's something on the table right where I want to put my notebook.
It's Rory's leftover coconut oil.
Okay, what do I need? D4s?
She was a greasy kitty. She was greased lightning.
Greased lightning! I just want you to know that's both on the recording and being live streamed right now.
Good. Good.
Everyone knows
Greased
about
lightning.
your greasy kitty, Robin.
Well, I don't know if anybody's watching this, probably not.
Probably
but just
not
for
yet.
reference. My cat had some fleas, and you can put coconut oil on them because it slows them down, and then you can comb them out. I didn't know the combing out part. And also, she has extremely dense fur. So I soaked her in coconut oil, essentially.
And also, she's kind of an idiot.
Taking 2 full weeks for her to get back to normal.
Poor
Last
cat.
Deadlands session is put all this oil on her, and she's now just finally back to normal.
Poor cat. Poor Rory.
Ugh, stop shaking me.
Red.
I still need that damp paper towel.
I'm gonna quick grab one of those notebooks real fast just so I can take
You
notes too.
do
It's
that.
just right out there. It's just right out there, so it won't take very long.
Oh. Is that my chat bot, or is
Take a
that...
picture of it next time. Or I'll take a picture and show you guys. Actually, I guess it doesn't matter. I can just do it now.
That's some fun. Stuff. I know.
Oh my god, that's so wet.
What? No.
I said damp paper towel. We're told to wipe this off. There, I sent it in tabletop. That's what my notes look like.
Oh. Okay.
Green highlights are like important things or clues and money stuff.
Yeah.
Jen.
Cool.
Page that's highlighted says the mayor mentioned something about a spirit in the mines. The mayor mentions having visions of a humanoid spirit in pain in the mines.
Okay.
Okay.
There were also, I don't know if it's in here, but there were also some information we gleaned from the miners before the fight broke out that that one of them had seen a figure that didn't look like a person, but was standing up and walking around like one out in the hills around the mine.
I don't remember that.
Well, I mentioned it.
What's in your car? Jared, I have plenty of dice here. Also, no, they're not.
Big old way of dice.
I don't want it delayed anymore. I'm just waiting for Puck to get back.
Yeah.
I've been up since 7 a.m. I would like to get going.
Yeah. Okay, well, give me a second to find my dice. Not that I'm going to be using them. I'm going to be using DiceBot most of the time because I don't have many dice.
Yeah.
And where's my deck of cards? My Deadlands approved deck. Here they are. It's like a 30-cent deck of playing cards, so like it's no skin off my back if they're lost, but I need them now. You know?
Right.
Oh boy.
I like having a mic that I can mute because then you guys don't have to me trip and then baby talk to my cat.
Oh man. We're about to be getting things under... You know what I didn't do? Give me a hot minute. Like, this isn't gonna affect the session. I'm just, like... I need to pop open a thing. Like a thing on my computer. Also,
sniff the coffee?
I've lost one of my D6s. Luckily, it's one of the generics, not one of the D&D ones.
I have 4 d6s in front of me, so...
Great. I still have 5 D6s, so it's not a problem. If we were playing GURPS, I'd be fine. But we aren't.
Playing what?
GURPS.
Here.
The generic universal role-playing system. GURPS. GURPS.
Okay, so I just pulled a random lined notebook out of my thing, like out of my bookcase, and it's a stupid, like, dumb Iron Man one for Iron Man 3 that I just got at the dollar store. And I open it up, and, like, the first thing that I see in it is a fucking checklist for a cosplay for Heinous Stuck Dave. And I'm like, God damn it.
What the hell are you doing, Robin?
Oh my god, hold on.
Derp.
Slurp on my Gert, because you know it's Purple.
Stop.
Purple Gogurt for 10 years of her life, and this is what happened. Oh my god, hold on. When is that? I can't remember when this is from. Because you know it's Burp. I fucking love that post.
Because you know it's put me in there.
That's why my rabbit room is named that.
I know, it's very good. Oh, I have some very gross old art in this. Time to throw that away.
Yo, bot is still working. Nice. I had to double check and make sure it wasn't broken. I'm beginning to think I'm gonna regret this decision.
Of the bot?
What is it?
No, the image I just clicked in the Deadlands session.
Oh, no.
My notes?
No. The Gogurt thing. I really hate that.
This girl for 10 years of her life.
I hate that.
10 years apart, 2010 and 2011.
You're in. You're in.
Aw,
It doesn't
wanna-
do a message that it doesn't do a message that you join. It's just the first person. I think.
I just wanted to have fun.
Hit exclamation point points and check.
Gotcha.
get fate chips.
I'm about to divvy
Like
these
that?
up. Yeah. See, that's why you don't have any. You don't have any points, so you can't.
Ah.
Okay. Robin, your fate chips first. You drew 2 reds and a white. Pact, you
And
only
what is
get 2, right?
Yeah, I get one less than everyone else.
Blue does exactly what a red does, but it doesn't have the negative drawback.
Fate chips.
Gee, I can't see past your fluffy ass.
Oh, let me pull up the core rulebook so I
Oh,
can
sit
read the
there.
actual blurb. Fate chips, page 203. Okay. White fate chips are awarded whenever a character does something clever. That's fine. That's not what I'm wanting.
Oh, I just shouldn't have any then.
Well, no. You get 3 at the start of the session.
And then I only get 2 because one of my hindrances
Yeah.
takes one off.
Yours were white and blue, by the way, Pact.
Okay, so 1 white, 1 blue?
Yes.
Okay. Cool, it was already put on.
What
Because I can't see past my stupid cat.
What the fate chips do is they essentially let you roll an extra die in case something goes wrong.
Checking something.
There's more to it than that, but I can't find all of it right now.
Just checking my macro thing.
Yeah. That's fine.
The claw one, right? Probably
Yeah.
didn't, but
I'm just touching buttons now.
Mm-hmm.
Also my cat's buttons because I keep like poking her butt and now she's like, because I want her to move because I can't see past her. So now
Right,
she's
right.
gotten into like a defensive stance and
time
is just
to-
watching my hand.
Draw Declan's. Declan got 3 whites.
What else?
you get 1 extra for something, right?
I do.
Like the Irish, plus 1 extra fate chip each session, which cannot be cashed in for bounty points.
Okay.
Hey, you need.
I drew
to
an
get
extra
off my
one,
fucking
it's another
laptop so I
white.
can see.
So you have 4 white fate chips.
I'm really
No,
smart.
he has 6.
Well, yeah. What you had, and then also what you just
Oh,
got.
I see. I'm sorry.
Like,
Yes.
he gained
So what do
4.
Be like,
Maybe I'm
"Ha, I'm
this-
clever as fuck."
Maybe I'm this close. This close. To chucking you on the bed. You big dumb
Anyway.
baby. This close.
Anyway, y'all were planning on going to the Jewel Theater, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do I put... Wait, how do I do the... Okay, so in my... If I go into my combat stuff, already there, why can't I put those into the macro?
I'm sorry, you
There's
cut out part of
Emerson's
that.
old face.
Why do I have to go... Okay, so in combat stuff, I have my weapons, you know.
Right.
Why can't I get them to show up?
You should be able to.
Fuck, I didn't mean to do
I
that.
can't see past you, dummy.
Ask me to put my abilities.
Oh, that's weird. I guess the person that's updating these sheets broke it somehow. Because
Either
I'm not the one
You
updating
just
the...
put them into attributes and abilities. Weird.
Yeah, I'm looking, and I don't know what's going on. Just, for now, assume...
I mean, it's fine.
Yeah, like, for now, I don't think the macros are gonna work properly.
I don't necessarily need it because I have all these dice in front of me. I was just thinking about it.
Right. Like, the macros I wrote for y'all are gonna work, but the actual, like, built-in character sheet macros are a little patchy at best. Because, like, someone's been editing the sheet and trying to make it better over time. So, like, until they're done editing it and making it work, it's probably not going to be any good. Like, or it's not going to be reliable, even if it does work well.
Right. Also, for my wind, should I put it back down to 0? Because it's currently at 5.
Yes. Everyone that has their wind damage, like, put it back to max.
So 34, got it.
Max wind is 34?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how accurate that statement is.
I mean, that's just what I'm...
Yeah, like, way fucking more than...
Yeah, no, your wind is, like, a different... Let me find it. Your maximum wind is 16 packed.
Ah. So it's 34, got it.
Let me just tweak that. That's what it maxes at on the character sheet.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Shouldn't I put it back down to 0 or
be in the game?
You put it at 16,
so when you...
and then like every time you take wind damage, you subtract.
Okay, yeah, because I was just like adding up.
So... Oh, okay. And then when it hit your maximum, you'd be like, okay, I'm winded. That works too.
Yeah.
It's whatever, but it's easier if everyone's using the same system.
Right.
Are we all good? We're all started?
I think we're ready.
Alright.
Alright.
Not as good as yesterday.
I slept like shit.
Wow, me too.
What time of day are y'all gonna be rolling into the Jewel Theater?
Morning, I guess.
And tackle this.
What?
Breakfast.
I think your best bet for that would be to go to the frigging saloon instead, but...
Okay.
You mean the Crimea River Hotel does not have bed and breakfast?
It does not. Emerson can give y'all some coffee.
I mean...
In fact, screw it. M comes in. Who wants coffee?
Might as well.
Alright, I'm passing out coffee.
Running loudly.
Declan.
I'm bigger.
Declan, are you
Do I have to roll vigor again?
You do not. Declan, give me a vigor check. This will never stop being funny to me.
Is it exploding?
Yes.
Jared got 2 6s.
Well then, he doesn't even...
Worst thing is coffee.
He's not even phased. Like,
No.
he slams it. He actually is like, that was pretty good coffee. You know? Everyone else, like, this is vomit-inducing.
I'm gonna stare at him in horror while I'm still slamming my own coffee.
While you're still drinking it.
Fox is absolutely doing the same. Like, God?
Ugh.
The buff it gives.
+4 to like +4 to vigor checks for a set number of hours. In fact, let me roll the d6 to determine hours. 5 hours. This is a 5-hour
Yay,
energy
that's
shot,
like
is what it is.
Yay.
Boy, let's go.
God.
Declan actually likes M's coffee.
That boy has no taste.
I love it.
And Fox is like, these fucking Americans don't know what, like, flavor is.
I mean, M
What time do we
openly
wanna see?
acknowledges it's bad. What?
Is in the morning in this. Just so I can keep track of everything.
I don't know. Friggin'...
Okay.
Sure. Let's do that for tracking purposes. 8 a.m. That's when we drank the coffee. So, are we rolling on down to the Jewel Theater now?
I think so. I don't think there was anything else we were wanting to do, right?
In the general store.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure we're good on supplies right now.
I almost want to say the church first because I feel like there will definitely be people at the church at 8 a.m., but maybe not any staff at the Jewel Theater at 8 a.m.
Uh-huh. There's probably not. They appear to be open nights. Outside, from where you're looking, you can see a large, brightly painted wooden sign, proudly proclaiming that you are in the right place, though.
So, whatever.
So do we want to break in and do this now, or would we like to wait until there's staff?
Oh, that's right. Because I thought we had to ask them something. No, fuck that. Let's just go in and get this shit.
Okay, so y'all are gonna barge right in while they're still getting ready for the day. Alright.
Yes.
That's probably not gonna go over very well.
That's what I just said, like 20 seconds ago, that we should go to the church first.
But do you want to go
Okay.
to the church first?
We can do that, but they've already turned us away too, so... What do you want to do?
True.
Pact has already voted to, like, smash your way in and, like, fight them for this
Bust
thing.
door down. Hey! Where them titties at?
Like,
You're going to the church.
what? You
In
kind
here
of...
about us having gone to the church.
Well,
Last-
yeah, we do want to investigate the church because
Last session
there's some strange
we
goings
talked to
on.
a pastor and he seemed very odd.
But also, I kind of like, if we go to the church, we're most likely going to have to break in and, like, sneak around. Because we were thrown out. But also, I kind of want to investigate the fact that the church bell rang twice once 2 people died.
Okay. We can do that.
What was the last thing you said?
The church
like,
bell
last
rang
session-
at the moment of death on the 2 people in the bar.
That Declan just mercilessly
Yeah,
shot in the face.
Declan shotgunned their heads off, and then, like, the bell tolled twice immediately.
Like, there would not have been any possible way for anyone to have gotten that fast.
It's like, fuck yes. The golden
Finally.
gun.
So, your options, as of right now, are to break into the Jewel Theater, come back when they're open, or go to the church and investigate while we wait for the Jewel Theater to open.
I guess we could.
Haven't gone in and gotten kicked out yet?
Declan hasn't
No,
I
gotten
remember.
kicked out of the church yet.
Declan
go
has
in.
not. Declan was not there. So Declan
Can I-
could go looking around
Oh,
the
I-
church.
New graves.
Hmm?
I said, can we make Declan go into the church? And I want to check the cemetery to see what they've done with the bodies of those two people.
Okay.
Probably buried them.
Declan would like to say to Emerson,
Have
hey,
we introduced ourselves?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
I don't remember. Okay.
yeah. So Declan would like to say to Emerson, hey, what do you want me to find out?
What do y'all want to look for? This is an important question.
Bells. We heard we heard gunfire and bells around the same time yesterday. What the fuck happened?
Well,
Have someone in
There's-
charge of, like, the bell tower?
not specifically, but you could probably talk to the person that normally would ring the bell.
I would love to go talk to that bellboy.
Okay. You get there, and I don't have a name for him, but the guy that rings the bell normally, there isn't one. You ask around, and when you ask specifics, give me a persuasion check to convince the pastor that you're just there asking about it, and you're like
That you're just curious.
you're just
Okay,
curious
it's
and not.
My persuasion is 5d10.
Yeah, 5d10 plus 4. So, like,
So
roll and then
what?
your highest value, and then add 4 to your highest value.
it's gonna be like shrieking in the recording.
Sorry.
Jared's picking up all my dice.
Uh-huh.
You're holding something that is not a d10. Is a 9.
And then
Plus 4. So, 13, that is more than enough.
Make him roll.
He, when you ask about the bell and how you heard it ring the other day, he looks at you confusedly and tells you that the clapper in the bell has been missing for a couple
Oh.
years now.
Oh no.
Whoops!
Okay.
I would like to now convince
What?
Bell enthusiast.
Yeah.
I would like to convince him that despite this fact, I must have just been excited. I'm a bell enthusiast. I would love to see the bell.
Oh boy. You know what? I'm gonna say your persuasion roll was good enough for that, and we're gonna
I
pretend
just
that
fucking
like
love bells.
he fetches a ladder and leads you up, and the clapper from the bell is in fact missing.
What? 18.
All right. Do I notice maybe a strange presence about the bell? Maybe it makes me feel a certain way.
I mean, you're
That
a
was
little
a 9.
freaked out that the bell is tolling with no clapper, but other than that, no.
Someone's slapping it very hard.
I'll clap that bell. Claps.
Anyway,
All right.
Ari, we're gonna move over to Ari now.
Full bell and tell them that I hope that they can get it fixed soon.
Okay.
Just touches the bell sadly, like.
Just like, okay, and so Declan's piecing out now. Ari, you're over at the cemetery, yes?
Yes.
Okay. When you get there,
Okay. I want to changed.
when you get there, you can see 2 new graves, freshly dug. None of the other graves seem to be any more disturbed than they were before. And the mausoleum has been sealed up, and the corpse of the zombie is nowhere to be found.
Because why would they just leave that after, like, what, 2 days,
Yes.
was it?
Yeah, no, they've moved it. The implication is that they've moved it back into the mausoleum. Other than that, I mean, if you want, you can search, but as of right now, you don't see anything.
Sealed. It's just closed and locked.
Yeah, it's just closed up. It's doors shut. It's locked. Very sturdy lock upon the door.
And I don't have anything to try to pick lock.
Pick it with your claws.
Painful.
I mean, Fox has lock picks, but I think we
Fox
can
is.
assume that
All
like,
that's happened is they've locked
he's
the corpse
dead.
back in.
Yeah. I think we can safely assume he's dead because he no longer has a head.
Yeah. That would be accurate.
That's right. I blasted his fucking head off.
Yeah, his head freaking exploded.
And I see
Like, slasher zombie movie exploded.
back up.
Oh, boy. What happened
Wasn't
was
it like-
Ari went to shoot him with a rifle, and then, like, rolled 3 crits.
The trip.
Bang, bang, bang.
The triple
That was
crit.
being weird.
I would like to go talk to Robert Blue, please.
Okay, so I'm gonna say that's like y'all wandering about and like figuring this stuff out and doing that has like burnt a couple of hours.
Doing some recon now.
Yeah.
How long has Declan been petting this bell?
He's already come and gone, but y'all he's like on his way to the cemetery to meet with y'all.
Who
Talk
is?
to the guy.
I
Who's on the way to
assume
the cemetery?
Declan
We're
to
at
get there to
time.
group up with the rest of you.
The cemetery.
Yes.
Who?
What?
To who? Who is on the way to the cemetery? You just said something on the way
Declan.
to the cemetery.
Declan is going to the cemetery. He left and then he made a beeline for the cemetery to get with the rest of the group.
Standing outside the bridge.
Ugh. Lord. So
Said was
anyway,
he wants to
what?
hold on.
You're
Talk
cutting
to
it.
Robert Liu, the church deacon.
The deacon. I'm trying to remember stuff, sorry.
Oh no, you're fine.
He did not speak to the deacon. He found a random person who, like, happens to be at the church, you know? Like,
He found a nun.
he found one of the actual, like, people that works there, but, like, friggin' not the deacon.
Okay.
All right. Talk to the actual person who works there.
Yeah, like-
did. Yes.
Like, kind of like an altar boy or something.
Yeah, just like one of them. One of the congregation.
Please do not make altar boy jokes.
No, I'm like, as in like actuality, I'm not trying to like make an altar boy joke.
And Jared went.
Vile.
Please don't make Declan.
I'm
God.
being serious over here. Well, do we want to go to the Jewel Theater now? Like, we can either bust in gun ho and just probably get kicked out immediately, or we can actually try sneaking in.
That's y'all's call. It might be open by now, but y'all will have to check.
Right. Well, we could definitely go check.
Alright. Y'all travel on over there. And, it is just beginning to open. You can hear, like, music playing, you know. Something of note, when you get in, like, you can't tell if it's real or a trick of the light, But the shadows in the corners of the room seem to look like hands grasping at things.
Oh. I don't trust like that.
What's the plan?
Fox is just quietly like, what the fuck is up with this fucking town? Just like mumbling to herself in French, like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Sacre bleu.
Y'all gonna just take a look around, or are you gonna try and talk to someone?
You guys can talk to them if you want. I don't think I'm the best person to be our spokesperson.
Alright.
Apparently, Declan did leave the place, so Declan is now going to go talk to people.
Definitely.
Alright.
Hang on. Oh, she said it was just like a necklace or something that we needed to get, right?
A small jewelry box, but yes.
And what was her name again?
Give me a hot minute. I don't remember.
Good, because neither do I.
That will be at the 6 Feet Under Saloon. I've got my notes in front of me. I just need a minute. Where it be?
How did I
Okay.
not write this down?
Lizzie Pierce.
Okay.
Alright. Well, then I'm writing stuff down.
Yeah, I'm just writing that down too. Oh my god. It's your mom. Dude, nobody calls us, interrupts us, invites us to things like they do when we're in the middle of Deadlands. I swear to God.
No, every time.
I live an hour away, and they just called me to say, hey, we're coming by to drop something off. Do you want to go to lunch? And I was like, no, I'm doing something. Just away from the table momentarily.
I apparently do not know how to spell box. Also gonna refill up my coffee cup real fast while y'all turn off my mic so you don't hear me trip again, because that's most likely gonna happen.
Well, while everyone... I was about to say, well, while everyone's
guess
AFK,
I wanna-
I'm gonna go.
Hey, like, I want to maybe poke around and see if I can figure out how to get backstage, like where the dressing rooms would be.
Okay.
I could go down there, but I just kind of want to see where it is.
Okay. What kind of, like... How specifically are you going about this? Are you just sort of poking about? Or are you, like, trying to be discreet?
Yeah. Close to the walls, even what the fuck are up with these shadows, but I would rather people not see the hastily sewn on cat ears on my fucking face.
Right. So, if you're trying to be discreet, please give me
Suspicious, I'm just in the shadows.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure you want to be in the shadows with the grabby hand?
With the grabby hand, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Give me a search check. For you, that'd be 1d8.
1d8, sorry. What did a d8? There it is. Okay. Oh boy. Do me proud, die.
What happened?
1.
You are utterly lost. Like, you cannot find any trace
Where's
of a
our
way
cat
backstage. Like,
Do I get actually lost?
no,
Do I have
no,
to scream for Fox?
no, but you cannot find any, like, any trace of, like, a way backstage, and people are starting to give you weird looks.
Fox is gonna walk up and be like, it's a huge fucking open hallway right there, Ari. What the fuck is going on?
Where's our cat?
I'm just standing there like, I can't find it. I don't understand.
Just total brain fart. Just like, I'm lost. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Ari takes one step and is like, wait a second, why am I here?
Yeah, like, I don't know what I'm looking for. That's the conclusion you come to. You don't actually know what you're looking for. Like, specifically.
The note I took is Ari gets fucking lost in an open room.
Christ. That crit fail came at like a perfect moment. That was good. That was funny. Christ. Y'all are gonna have to talk to
Okay.
folks.
Yeah, no, Fox is gonna look for someone who looks like they work there.
Were you wanting to say something?
Impatient that no one is paying attention to him.
What?
I said Declan is getting impatient.
Watch Declan just watching a walk into a room and then walk out like, what the fuck was I doing? Like, really?
God. Oh, that's funny. Okay, Declan, are you wanting to talk to the people who work here?
To get your attention specifically, both in and out of character.
What do you need to do? What's the plan here?
All right.
Well, I know Fox is looking for someone who looks like they work there, so like anyone that might be in like
1 second. Hi.
costume or whatever.
Okay. So, I am new at this, so I don't know what we're trying to figure out. So I'm trying to whisper to Emerson
Sorry, my parents just showed up to drop
figure
something
this
off.
out.
Uh-huh.
What are we figuring?
I want to know what we're trying to search for, like what questions we're trying to.
Oh,
Well,
nobody told Declan why we're here.
Right. No one said anything to Declan.
We came here to see some titties.
One of us might work here.
I've been trying to do that.
Sorry, your mic's been cutting out. Anyway, Emerson just sort of lets you know, there is a woman working at the 6 Feet Under Saloon by the name of Lizzie Pierce. She used to work
Hold
here,
on.
and she left a family heirloom behind. She wants it back. So she asked if we could come over here and pick it up.
I'm switching our microphone.
Okay.
Gotcha. But yeah, Fox is looking for someone to talk to.
Is this better?
I think so.
I think so,
we haven't
yes.
cut out yet.
Okay. Well, okay.
Alright, so we need to figure out about this Lizzie Pierce business, and we also need to figure
out what about her.
well, don't have to figure it. We have to ask about the heirloom.
Right.
Yeah, her jewelry box she left behind.
Is there anything else we need to figure out while we're here before we start asking about that?
There is
Because I
no
don't wanna
proper
at all.
business that needs to be taken care of here other than that.
Okay.
Yeah, we just need the heirloom, and we can ask about minors if we want, but we pretty much know everything we need to know about that before going to mines. I think.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Like, I think if we ask any more NPCs, we're just gonna get more of like, I don't know, we've just seen some weird apparitions.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, fucking ghosts or whatever.
Ghosts or some shit.
Fucking ghosts or
Alright.
whatever.
So part of me is like, part of me gets a bad feeling that maybe we shouldn't just straight up ask about the heirloom, because she said that the person that owned the theater got like real like fucky,
Uh-huh.
weird. So I'm just
Yeah, no, Fox was just gonna like ask about her.
I'm just warning you, Declan,
Okay. Alright.
to maybe be careful with your words.
Well, I'm gonna be so I use words.
I'm
Are
just
you
saying I don't want I'm doing my babysitter duty.
Cool.
Ari, after getting lost, listen, we might want to pick and choose our words.
All right. I would like to walk up with my most dashing smile.
Okay.
And simply inquire. Well, should I inquire about the area?
No.
Ask about Lizzie.
I'm gonna ask about Lizzie.
Okay.
What are you gonna say?
Hey
Hey there. Hello guys, I'm Declan. How about that Lizzie Pierce?
Oh
But,
boy.
Boy, I sure have the hots for her.
I love they're like, what are you asking? And he's just like, how about her, huh?
I maybe I would like to inquire about her family. Maybe I'm courting this Lizzie Pierce. Who knows?
Okay.
Right.
I didn't know where you were going with that for a second.
Yeah, I would like to inquire about her family.
Where
in
does your
general.
They don't really have specifics.
No, I'm joking. Because I wasn't sure why Jared
They look at Declan and immediately know, yeah, no, that boy is gay as shit. This is we can smell the twink coming off of
Christ. No,
Sexual person.
First of all, how dare you?
Why?
Frasier,
So,
you're all about
Okay, so we would like to ask best straight folks.
roll a d20 to see if you can sound straight.
D20 to not sound gay. Terrible.
You have to get a 17 or higher.
Y'all are the worst.
I'm rolling a d20 for my own fun. Yes,
Speaking of...
so you walk up like, hey!
What?
I want to talk about this big Pierce.
I just have to
Sorry,
see
I
what
don't
happens with this roll. Like, I'm checking to make sure exploding dice are working. What did Declan roll? I don't think it actually matters.
no, because we're this is entirely joking.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. Silly meme.
I want to persuade people real good.
Okay, well, what are you persuading?
That he's not gay.
Okay. Are you trying to okay, you go up and you start talking to this woman that is, in charge, and she introduces herself as Belle. Belle Sygrove.
Oh, just because she's the belle of the ball. She's the most beautiful.
Yeah, that's actually how she introduces herself. Howdy, folks. I'm Belle, as in Belle of the Ball.
Unbelievable.
Yes, given that she introduces herself like that, instead of shaking her hand, I do that like really douchey thing where like I get down a little bit, and I kiss her hand a little bit.
You can hear me retching a little bit from across the table.
Emerson tips the hat he doesn't wear down over his eyes and looks away. Like, you're making a fool of yourself.
When you're too aromantic.
No, but I'm just playing it up. I'm like going along with like the vibe she's giving
Right,
out.
right. You're just like
you're
running
fine.
with
We're
it.
Just all making faces at you.
Yeah, we're just memeing at you.
Yeah, we're memeing. M doesn't do anything. He's just sort of like
Shaking
there.
his head.
He's like, oh, Christ.
I want to be standing like, I can't believe, like, first the coffee, now this, like, what the fuck did you bring into our party?
Anyway. What are you...
He's the fucking spirit in the mines.
Don't give the twist away so early in the game?
Oh no!
Oh no, you ruined the surprise. Christ. No, he's not the spirit in the mines. He's just very good at pretending that bad coffee is not bad.
He's pretending?
Maybe. I don't know. That coffee is pretty
Yeah,
universally
shit taste.
reviled.
I cannot believe. Oh, fucking imagine. Declan is this like very opulent, high-class motherfucker, but he's got absolute shit taste. Like he drinks light beer. He's the person that just wants chicken nuggets and mac and cheese. And he's got all tailor-made suits.
Okay.
Fox is disgusted.
I once had someone describe to me as they will go into the kitchen and they will get their fancy little wooden plate and a nice wine and they will sit down with a platter of chicken nuggets and watch Netflix on their phone while they do this.
On their phone. That's goals, though.
Oh god.
That's neat.
With a plate of chicken nuggets. That just kills me. Like, with a nice wine and a plate of chicken nuggets. I don't even remember who it was about, but it was just kind of funny.
Okay. So you're smooching all up on this lady's hands.
Oh yeah.
Things are getting wet and wild in here.
Sloppers a little bit.
Christ.
Makes his body rejecting. Rejecting a straight action.
Anyway, what are you trying to... Now that that's said and done, what are you, like, asking about? Like, how do you want to direct the conversation?
You can't flirt with her and then tell her you're marrying Lizzie Pierce.
Yeah, that's kind of been... You've blown
Or
that.
can you?
He could, but that would just make them disgusted with him.
I mean, they can join the fucking party.
Oh, boy.
Declan is redoing his tactics.
Oh boy.
Great, what's he doing?
How so?
So I'm guessing that this woman is very into herself. So I'm playing to that accord. And I'm also now guessing, because she's clearly bitchy,
Please spit it out.
that she may have a little bit of beef with this Lizzie Pierce.
Okay.
Maybe she has some beef with it.
Okay.
So I...
Jared, hang on. I want you to look at me for a second.
What?
Stop wandering around and cooking. Stop meandering. Just tell us what you're asking this woman.
All right. I am actually going to go at it from the form of gossip. So I'm going to be like, so...
I heard that Lizzie Pierce used to work.
Yeah. Lizzie Pierce used to work here. I heard stories about Lizzie Pierce.
Oh?
My gay best friends.
Yes.
So are you... So what you're saying is you're gonna, like, talk smack on Lizzie to, like, endear Belle to you?
No, what he's doing is he's trying to kind of gossip to see if this lady will also gossip and give information about
Yes.
her in the process.
I'm playing up my persuasion bit instead of
All right.
just going, I roll persuade.
Like, he's not necessarily actually calling her a bitch or anything. He's just like, so I heard these rumors, and waiting for the lady to fill them in because she seems like she might.
Yes.
Okay. Well, what you get is essentially she's she is very clearly, like, upset that Lizzie left, but, like,
Oh.
like, not in the, oh, she was one of our best workers, you know, in the, like, frigging betrayal, you know, like, she sees it as a betrayal that she frigging just
Deception.
bailed, you know?
He's great.
So it's clear that the people here have no love of Lizzie Pierce at the moment.
Yeah, see, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of playing into that. So I would like to kind of goad her to go on into this betrayal.
Yeah.
Well, the long and the short of it is that Lizzie just gone, like left to go work at the 6 Feet Under instead. Like
Yeah,
with
well,
with no warning, nothing, just gone. Packed her things
Okay.
and
Lizzie
left.
left because the owner of the theater was being weird to her. So it seems that this lady doesn't know that.
Okay. So I would like to say that, hey, I'm investigating this Lizzie Pierce. Would you happen to have anything left behind by her?
Give me a persuasion check.
I'll just roll it on here. 5. Okay. Ooh, your highest is a 5 plus 4, so 9.
You roll, yeah, but you
His highest was a 5.
yes, I know.
Plus 4.
But he also rolled 3 1s, which is enough to make it a crit fail.
Yeah. Oh dear.
So I have to use my first ability. My special boy ability.
What?
Here comes a special boy.
I can cash in one of my chips to make something unlucky become lucky again.
Okay.
So you're spending a fate chip to reroll.
Yes, that's what he's
I
doing.
don't know if that's how that works.
That's how it works.
I'm pretty sure
Okay.
that's how it works.
He's spending a white fate chip to reroll.
Yes.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, you rolled a 9, which is enough to convince her. And as of right now, she sort of leads you backstage to the dressing room to let you look around.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be completely like, whoa, where did that come from?
Ari, like, flabbergasted look on his
I
face.
fucking missed that. You guys see that this whole time and nobody told me? Like an asshole?
That's funny. Oh boy. Anyway. Frigging.
Should we all do a search check, or...
Yeah, what are we supposed to do?
Well, Declan's the only one backstage right now.
Damn it!
I'm
So,
saying, what are we supposed to do? Just sit out here with our thumbs in our ass?
Yeah!
basically.
What, you're not in that?
No.
I mean, I
I'm
guess.
gonna take some painkillers.
Okay, I mean, I guess y'all could, like, get a drink or something, but, like,
True.
do you want to? It's like.
No, I'm just joking around. I don't have anything to do.
Uh-huh. So, Declan, give me a search roll.
What's my search roll for?
It is 1d4.
Hoo boy!
Oh.
Can I have joined Declan, or is that just against the rules?
Christ.
I guess Declan could technically take someone back if you wanted to,
Yeah.
but
Who are you
do you wanna
taking
do
back,
that so
Declan? You can bring
of
one
us can be
person.
involved?
Okay.
I'm gonna say like that's my investigation partner.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, as I run this investigation, I'm bringing in who's our good search boy?
I have Incognition 3d10, and I have a 3 on it.
Yeah, you might want to bring class.
Okay,
Mhm.
so I'm gonna bring my boy with.
Okay.
Yeah, I have an okay one, but
Emerson, for the record, Emerson is fiddling with cards now.
Just like eyeing people like,
Like
who wants to
Y'all-
gamble?
No, y'all know what cards mean to a huckster.
True.
I need to pull up my
No, I'm
character
just saying,
sheet.
like, to everyone else. To, like, everyone else, it's like, who wants to gamble?
Yeah. In reality, frigging... Let me pull out the What do I need to draw here? I'm gonna reshuffle. Now, what Emerson is gonna be doing is,
Casually communicating with Hellbeast.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what he's done. He is casting Private Eye on Declan. And what that means is he can see what Declan sees.
Oh.
Wow.
He has no real way of communicating, but he can see what's going on. So if for some reason y'all can't find anything, Em might be able to find something.
Right.
But Emerson hasn't told us that he can do any of this.
He's
Well, I
only
mean,
told you about the healing.
Yeah.
He hasn't
Yeah.
even told you
He
that the
said
coffee
that he's
is
a
magic.
huckster and... Yeah. We just think it's shit coffee.
Yeah, you just think he's bad at making coffee
Except
and he can
technically.
heal people with magic.
Okay. I guess then I will just sit there.
Mm-hmm.
Be Emerson's bodyguard.
While Emerson is predisposed.
Yep.
I guess
Indisposed,
it's a
that's the
babysitter.
right word. Okay, also,
Something.
Declan rolled his 1d4, right?
Yes, I got a 4.
Okay, roll again.
What?
That's not a D4, I'm sorry. I don't know why.
Want me to do mine?
Gary.
Go for it.
Oh, that's right. D4.
Okay.
3.
Wow.
On D4.
Okay, so you roll a 6 on your d4 because exploding dice. It's he rolled a crit on his search roll, which is a d4,
Oh, that's right. That's right.
and then
I'm sorry.
add. Yeah. So he rolled a 6 on his d4, and he does in fact find the jewelry box.
In the dressing room. Okay.
Yes, in the dressing room.
Alright.
Now, here's the problem. Like, you can't just walk out with the jewelry box because, like, how would that be valid, like, for whatever investigation you're looking for, you know?
It's part of the investigation.
Yeah,
Part of
but,
the
like,
investigation.
you'd have to you'd either have to persuade or pretend that you didn't have it and, like, hide it.
You could tell her.
Fox can hide it.
I mean, you could also say that it's evidence because you were thinking it was a valuable item stolen.
Okay.
Ooh.
Just
You're gonna have
Yeah,
you're
I would
gonna
like-
have to roll persuasion for that, though. Which is your
Okay.
better stat between
And if-
persuasion and sleight of hand, so it's not a problem.
Yeah.
meanwhile, Fox's sleight of hand is a 5 out of a 4d12, so
Mm-hmm. So, Fox's sleight of hand would be 5d12s.
yes.
Okay, so 7 plus 4, so 11.
Uh-huh. 11, that is more than enough to persuade Belle that this is potentially stolen.
I'm gonna scoop that up, put it in my pocket.
Yeah. And out you go.
Bye! Tips non-hat.
Tips non-hat.
Not hat.
Wait, does Declan wear a hat? I forget.
No.
Emerson does not wear a hat, so...
Occasionally wears a beaver fedora.
Christ.
God?
Christ.
I mean, that's like an actual fedora, though, right?
Yes, it's a very expensive fedora.
Then it's an actual fedora, not just a trilby.
Right.
A trilby.
No, like it's like an old, very expensive gangster hat.
Yeah, like, there's a difference between an actual fedora and a trilby. Essentially, the trilby is the smaller douchebag hat. Like, the traditional douche hat.
Traditional douche hat.
That's me.
That'll go in the
That's
deck
the
later.
description. That's the description for me.
That'll be going in the card deck later.
Oh my fucking god.
Traditional douche hat.
Anyway, moving on.
I wanna ask Emerson if he feels this place is normal, because I'm like, are you seeing weird things, or am I just losing my fucking mind?
Emerson is now done with his spell, so he does hear you. And no, he says no, you're not the only one seeing things. And
okay,
you might not have seen it before, but he gestures to the window, and the windows appear streaked with blood.
Oh. Oh dear.
Which they were not like that when y'all got here.
What? Oh fuck.
But also nobody is injured, so...
Hold on, I'm writing stuff down.
Me too.
Uh-huh.
Jesus.
I'm really, really pleased that Ari asked that, because I was gonna let the blood-smeared windows go, and then you asked, and I was like, oh boy, I get to tell you. Because I'd meant to bring it up to go...
rubbing his hands together.
Okay, here's the thing. I was gonna mention it in tandem with the shadows, but the reaction was strong enough then that I, didn't. And then you asked, and I was like, oh boy.
I want to look very upset and be like, I'm sorry, what the fuck is that?
I don't know. It wasn't like that when we came in.
You just noticed that and didn't think to tell me?
No, he'd been looking around at the friggin' shadows and the like, and
he was too busy looking through.
I mean, to be fair, he didn't notice it until recently.
Okay. I want to say, what's around that window? Is it an office near there?
It's just a window to the outside.
Okay, so it's just a front window.
Yeah.
Can we, look to see if anybody else...
Is the blood on the outside or the inside?
You can't tell.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go look at that.
Does anyone else notice this? It's does anybody else
Nobody else sees anything.
Oh boy.
It's just the posse.
Okay, well, I want to go and see if it's outside or inside.
Okay.
I want to touch it.
You touch it and there's nothing there. From what you can tell, it's actually in the middle of the glass.
Oh.
Whoa.
You got blood mites.
Blood mites? But it's fresh.
And also, it's in between the glass.
Yeah.
It somehow got put in the middle of the window in the time that y'all were sitting there.
Does the window open at all?
Nope.
Oh, good.
Ari just jiggling the fucking window. Everyone else, is he okay?
You're getting some weird looks now.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Hold on.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry, weird looks don't register with me.
I mean, it's Ari.
I am the weird look.
It's
yeah,
Ari, so...
Okay. I want to turn around and look at Emerson and be like, I don't know what to do with this information.
Emerson just sort of...
He just shrugs.
Emerson shrugs, yes.
He just shrugs.
It's you got me.
Well, I mean, Ed's a Pinkerton, so he's gonna be
He's dealt with weird supernatural stuff before, for one.
Random blood smears. I see those on the daily.
I mean, he's used to weird supernatural stuff, so,
I want to pick up a painkiller.
You take another painkiller. Okay. Oh boy. So are we done here?
I think so. We got what we wanted.
Declan's coming out of the backstage.
Okay, Declan. Okay.
Okay. So,
Okay.
let's
Tip
go.
my hat. It's very helpful with my investigation, and I'm on my way.
Okay. She just sort of gives you a smile and like.
And a wink.
Oh, wait.
Puts up the universal call me sign.
Call me, except we don't have phones.
Except we don't have phones.
Write me.
Sometime, baby.
Send me a telegram.
Send nudes.
Send me a letter
Angles.
sometime.
Stop. Draw yourself in the letter. Hold on,
Christ.
there's my bacon and I want some of it.
Whip it out, big boy.
Oh boy. Y'all are a trip.
You're welcome.
I wouldn't. The reason I didn't bring up the Jewel Theater map is because like we didn't really spend like any time doing anything of note in there that the map would show. So like,
Right.
oh, the only time that map would be useful is if somehow y'all got in a fight.
Whip out them fisticuffs.
Which I mean, it could have happened. So that's why I went and got
Yeah.
a map for it. But like,
That's why we sent Declan out instead of us.
right. I guarantee Fox would have turned it into a firefight.
Or at least a fist fight.
I would have had to drag you out.
Well, Fox's plan was to, like, break in through a window and just kind of, like, steal shit.
Well, good
Thievery.
luck. You would have gotten blood all over your clothes, apparently. Well, I guess now we're off to the mines. No.
Well, we
no.
gotta
I'm sorry,
gotta give it
the
to
saloon.
her. Yeah, we gotta give it to Lizzie.
Mhm.
Just break down the fucking door, be like, Lizzie!
Alright, y'all roll into the frigging 6 feet under saloon. And it's not quite late enough in the day for it to have any business, but it's not closed either. So there's nothing going on there. And you roll in, and Lizzie's sweeping the floor, you know.
Fox is giving the barkeep just kind of a stinky eye.
The barkeep is very pointedly ignoring the posse after yesterday. And the mayor is still drunk and sobbing in the corner.
I can't believe Declan is allowed back in here.
He
But
probably
at the same
wouldn't
time,
be.
better than I do.
It
Also, I did for my damages.
he did pay for damages, but also he probably wouldn't be allowed in if he wasn't straight up with a frigging government detective.
Mm-hmm.
That's the real reason Declan joined the posse. I'm with the government. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
You see this? This is my fucking FBI card.
Meanwhile, Emerson's like.
Whatever I want. Now give me 3 drinks.
Meanwhile, Emerson's like, Declan,
That's not what.
that's an ace of spades.
That's not how it.
Persuasion.
Oh, Lord. Anyway, moving on.
So,
Y'all give the jewelry box to Lizzie.
I would like to wink while I do it.
Uh-huh.
Now Fox is giving you a look.
Lizzie is far more distracted by the fact that she now has her old family heirloom and all of the jewelry within it. And now she has no reason to ever go back to the jewel. So,
Oh.
that
I
is
was-
good for her.
I want to go up to her and see if I can gently ask her what happened there. And I have the voice which gives me +2 to calming and persuasion.
Uh-huh. Okay, well...
Can I do that?
Yeah, go ahead, give me a persuasion roll.
Let me pull out my persuasion. Shit, what is persuasion under?
I'm sure she's more than, like... She'll be a lot more willing now
Yes,
that we
yeah.
got her
In fact, screw the roll. She'll just tell you.
No, I want to roll.
You want to roll? Okay.
I
want to roll.
You want to use the voice?
The voice.
You got this. You got this, Edge. You're gonna use it. Damn it.
That's fair.
Gentle voice. No, I don't want to roll. I take it back.
Let me guess. You rolled a crit fail.
No. It wasn't a crit fail.
It was just a fail. Okay. Okay, well, regardless, what she...
Because again, we already gave her thing back.
She tells you that they've been making a point of getting people super drunk and then robbing them blind and dumping them in the cemetery when they're...
Whoa!
When they go into a back room. They aren't killing people. They're just knocking them out and then stealing all their stuff and dumping them in their underwear in the cemetery.
Fox is like, oh, same.
Anyone that goes to the marshal about this has been arrested on the grounds that they're running around. You know, they're running around in their underwear.
Right.
So,
like,
make of that
yes,
what you will.
Tactic I know, Barrett.
Make of that what you will.
Hold on. Let me just write that.
So now that we got the jewelry box, could we potentially go to the sheriff now?
I mean, you could, but, like...
Do we want
to, considering the number of firefights and mutilation of corpses we've done?
Well, they don't. To be fair, they don't know it was us that mutilated that corpse.
They have suspicions
The
that
bar fight. The bar fight was entirely us, but.
Yeah.
So did she leave? I want to ask if she left because of that, or because they tried to do something similar to her.
Well, she left because the robberies had started happening, and they were starting to try and rope her into it.
Oh, okay.
And so she just packed her things and bailed.
Okay.
She's like, bye. I have a moral code.
Yeah, like that's the thing. She's the only one that doesn't seem to like suddenly think actually robbing people blind is like a bad thing.
Okay. Interesting.
Meanwhile, Fox listening to this is just kind of like shaking her head like, yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh,
great.
great.
One more thing.
Get people pissed drunk and then steal their shit.
Does she know if they ever like really hurt anybody?
Not to her knowledge. But she also bailed before things started getting bad, so...
Ow.
That's all I
got. What else y'all
my
want to do?
Popped and now my entire arm is like sore.
Are the costumes at the theater just stolen clothes?
Yes, as a matter of fact.
I love it.
God?
You go to see a show and you're like, that looks like my waistcoat.
Right! Sounds about right.
Also, I'm gonna be right back. I really have to pee.
Okay.
Well, while Pact is gone, I think I'm gonna go get some food. And we'll take a short break.